Welcome, welcome to another day of SSBL action. Week 7, day 1. First game will be Dragons at the Moonshots at Big Sky Ballpark. Will Freishak leading it off for the Dragons. Mario Luigi pitching for the Moonshots. Freishak grounds it to first. Blanco will step on the bag for out number 1. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. I think I had some mic issues last stream. Grounder to short, North over to first, out number 2. Gary Starr will bat third here in the top of the first. Another grounder to short, slow roller. North cannot field it cleanly, and Gary Starr will be safe at first with 2 outs in the top of the first. Outside pitch to Earl Crump, the designated hitter for the Dragons. That ball gets away, and well, that was ball 4. So runners on first and second now for Homer Runs, playing second for the Dragons today. That pitch is low from Luigi. 1-1 count now to Homer Runs. Swings and misses at that one. Another foul back to the backstop. Way outside on that one. 2-2 count with 2 outs. Full count. Runners will be going on the pitch. And ball 4. So another walk issued by Luigi here in the top of the first. So with 2 outs, the Dragons have loaded up the bases now for Noah Walker, who has good power versus righties. That ball is jacked to right center field, and Hightower makes the catch at the wall. So the Moonshots escaped that one unscathed after giving up 3 base runners with 2 outs. Ghana Pitchwell is pitching for the Dragons in this one. Nick Hugh leading it off. And he swings and misses at that one. So he'll be out number 1 for the Moonshots in the bottom of the first. Slow grounder to short. Gary Starr up with it and throws it to first for out number 2. Otani Banani, the shortstop for the Moonshots, batting third. Inside. 1-2 count to Banani. Strike 3, swinging at that one. So Moonshots don't do anything there offensively. We go to the top of the second. Shelton Duke Town and Freddie Jupiter due up in the top of the second. Liner to left in front of Nick Hugh. That will get down for a hit.
The center fielder, number 97.
Runner goes, and he's out at second. Caught stealing, and that one's lined to the wall. Hugh will get it in quickly. The runner will not advance to second on that one.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 24.
Another shot to left field, and Nick Hugh will field that one for out number 2. Freishak, the leadoff hitter, batting with 2 outs and a runner on first here in the top of the second. 2-0 count to Freishak. Pops it foul to the right side. 2-1 count. Liner in the gap. And let's see if that'll score the run. And Morgan cannot field it cleanly. Freishak's digging for third. The runner will score. So it's 1-0 Dragons here at the top of the second.
Number 21.
French Pastry just gets into that one, and that one is long gone. It is now 3-0 Dragons here in the top of the second. That one almost exited the stadium.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 6.
So 3-0 now. Dragons over the Moonshots. On top of the second, Gary Starr grounds that one to Blanco. He'll step on the bag for the out. Dragons strike for 3 in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the second. Moonshots have 4, 5, 6 due up.
The right fielder, number 5.
Inside.
Shorty Hightower will lead off the bottom of the second for the Moonshots. Another foul. Swing and a miss. Pitchwell strikes out another one. We go to Rowan Baloney, third baseman for the Moonshots. Swing, or sorry, not swing and a miss. Caught looking. Another strikeout for Pitchwell. I'm assuming, yeah, he's locked in now. 4 strikeouts through an inning and 2/3. So only 1 out has not been a strikeout. Grounder foul to the left side. Let's see if he can get another strikeout here. 2-2 count, 2 outs to Plum North. Swing and a miss. Pitchwell strikes out his 5th batter of the day. We go to the top of the third. Earl Crump, homer runs, and Noah Walker will be due up next.
Designated hitter, number 7.
Luigi had walked Crump his first at bat. Luigi's also tense, and a grounder gets through and goes all the way to the fence. Morgan fields it, but Crump will be in with a double to start the top of the third for the Dragons.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
Luigi's already up to 44 pitches here in the top of the third. And that ball is driven to left. Hugh will field it cleanly for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 24.
0-2 count to Noah Walker. That ball is grounded up the middle. Morgan will come up with it and throw it home. And the ball will be cut off by Blanco and then fired home way too late. So it is now 4-0 Dragons over the Moonshots. One and one count to Harry Shelton. He pops that one into left. Hugh with the catch fires it to the cutoff.
The center fielder, number
I believe that is out number 2. We got Duke Town, the center fielder for the Dragons, batting next. He grounds that up the middle, and North comes up with it, fires it to first for out number 3. Good play there by North. We go to the bottom of the third. Knight, Blanco, Curls due up. Pitchwell is only at 23 pitches through 2 innings, so that's something to watch. 0-2 count to Vern Knight. Fouls it again. Grounded to third. Jupiter will field it over to first for out number 1.
Now back, the first baseman, number 40.
Jeez. How's everyone doing in the chat? Strike 3. Pitchwell gets another strikeout. I believe that's 6 now.
Number 18.
6 strikeouts through 2 2/3.
Nope, no.
2-1 count to Bellator Curls. Another strike. That ball gets through the hole, and that'll be the first hit of the day for the Moonshots.
Now batting, the left fielder,
And
number
it looks like Curls is actually had a mojo increase there. I believe he's locked in now. I'm doing good.
Off the plate.
Oh, that ball is hitting into the gap. And now we'll get down. Runner rounding third and heading home. And Homer runs will fire it home, but he is safe. It is now 4-1. Dragons over the Moonshots. The Moonshots are slowly chipping away. They have Marlon Morgan due up next. Mojo decrease. Or tense mojo. 2-1 count to Marlon Morgan. Liner to Gary Starr. He'll field it on the hop, fire it to first for the third out. Moonshots score 1 in the bottom of the third. We go to the top of the fourth. Jupiter, Freishack, and Pastry due up.
the third baseman, number 24.
Jay, what are you saying that? Are you tense right now? North over to first for the out.
Now back, the right fielder, number 82.
Off the plate.
2-1 count to Freishack. 3-1 count to Freishack. He lines that one to left, and Hugh will make another catch out there. Out number 2.
Number 21.
French Pastry had that long home run. I can't remember if it was, I think it was inning number 2. He had that long home run. Or last inning.
Nope, that's low.
2-2 count to Pastry. And another shot down the right field line. Hightower will field it, throw it in, and Pastry is in with a double. So he's got a home run and a double to start today. Might be something to keep an eye on.
Foul ball.
I'm not sure how easy it is to get a triple here at Big Sky Ballpark. Popped into right. Camped under it is Hightower. He'll make the catch for out number 3. No damage done by the Dragons there. We go to the bottom of the fourth.
Now back,
3, 4, 5 due up.
baseman, number 7.
Toddy Bonani's 0 for 1 so far today. Fouls it back for strike 1. Strike 3 swinging.
Now batting,
Pitchwell gets him on 3 pitches.
fielder, number
Up to 7 Ks now through 3 1/3. Foul to the right side. It's 1 and 2. Line to third. Jupiter fields it on the hop. Throws to first. Out number 2.
now batting, the third baseman, number 11.
Dylan Baloney, 0 for 1. Fouls it back, 1-2 count.
Inside.
Just misses on the inside, 2-2. Grounds it to first, runs, will fire it to first for out number 3. Top of the 5th, 4, 5, 6 do it for the Dragons.
The designated hitter, number 7.
Roll Crump is up. He is walked and doubled earlier today.
Nope. Inside. Ball. Inside.
2-1 count to Crump. He grounds that one to second. Bonani dives and makes the and fields it cleanly over to first for the first out. And I believe Luigi is neutral now, so that's interesting after having a rough start. Up to 78 pitches now as that ball is deep into left, but foul. 1-2 count. That ball's fouled back. Strike 3 swinging. Luigi gets the strikeout there. No Walker due up next. Has that power versus righty activated. Inside, 2-1. 2-2 count. Ball's in the dirt. Full count.
Take your base.
And Luigi will walk him. So a 2-out walk with Harry Shelton due up. That ball's lined into the gap between third and short. So runners at first and second. 2 outs for Duke Town. And that'll be it for Luigi. Pat Gross will come in to pitch. He gets the high call for a strike there. 1-1 count to Duke Town.
That's down.
2-2 count. All right, full count. Runners will be going on the pitch. And that ball is lined into right and caught by Hightower. Go to the bottom of the 5th. North Knight Blanco due up. Soft liner to Gary Starr. He'll fire to first for out number 1.
The designated hitter, number 16.
Inside.
That ball is driven deep into left center field. And that ball is off the top of the wall, and it will only be a single. Wow. I would say I was a couple feet from getting out.
Number 40.
Just missed a homer there. Dale Blanco due up next.
Ball high.
He's got a 1-1 count. Runner's going with his 0 speed, it looks like.
Nope. Low.
Popped out of play. Full count to Blanco. And he'll get the walk. So runners on first and second with Bellator Curls. He's locked in from earlier. 1 down. Let's see what the Moonshots can do here.
That's off the plate.
Change up in there for a strike. That ball's in the dirt, and Walker fields it so the runners do not advance. Another ball low, 3-1 count. Strike, so full count to Bellator Curls. Pops it into center field. Looks like Duke Town will camp under it for out number 2. Nick Hugh bat here in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs, 2 runners on. And that ball is lined up the middle and it gets through. But with the runner on third speed, they will not test the arm of Duke Town. So we have Marlon Morgan up next, and Wanda Cosmo will come in for relief of Gonna Pitch Well.
That's inside. Foul ball. Foul ball. Ball inside.
2-2 count to Marlon Morgan. That ball gets through. And a runner will score. It is now 4-2. Bases are still loaded in the bottom of the fifth here for the Moonshots. Otani Banani is batting now.
Inside.
He's 0 for 2.
Nope, that's low.
The Moonshots are threatening here in the bottom of the fifth. 3-1 count. And that ball is lined to Jupiter, and he'll make the catch for the third out. So the Moonshots tack on 1 run to get it to 4-2. We go to the top of the 6th. Jupiter will start it off for the Dragons.
Ball low.
2-0 count to Jupiter.
That's foul.
Swings at that high pitch for a strike. And he'll ground that one through the middle for a single.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 82.
Yep, and the rally die. That's right. That would have been something though had they hit a grand slam there. That would have been interesting. 0-2 count to Will Freishack. That ball is lined to left and foul. And Freishack strikes out looking there. French Pastry, who has a double and a home run today, will bat now. And he will get a single. So he is a triple away from the cycle. Watch out for that, his next at bat.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 6.
Nope, that's high.
Gary Starr with a 1-2 count with 1 out.
Nope, outside.
Grounder to first. Let's see if they turn 2. They got 1 at second and too slow on the turn. So you get 2 outs with runners at first and third for Earl Crump, who's 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. Grounder foul down the third baseline. Diving attempt at second by Banani, and he's not able to field it cleanly. So the runner at third will score. Homer Runs will bat now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk today.
That's down.
Unfortunately, I don't think the Moonshots have the bullpen to hang around in this game. That ball is blooped over short, and it will get down for a hit. Nick Hugh will fire it to third. Runner will be safe, so runners are at first and third again. Noah Walker will be batting now. Pat Gross is now tense. And he can't even hit his target. Runner's coming home with it, and he's out. So base running mistake there by the Dragons, but they still put up 2 runs in the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Hightower will lead it off for the Moonshots. Popped into left. And Shelton will make the catch for out number 1.
Third baseman, number 11.
That's inside.
1-2 count to Rowan Baloney.
Low.
And caught looking there. Cosmo gets the strikeout.
The shortstop, number 12.
popped up. And Walker will make the catch for the third out. We go to the top of the seventh. Walker, Shelton, Duke Town will be due up. Pat Gross still in the game as of now.
Number 24.
He's tense. Up to, this will be his 30th pitch.
That's outside.
Slow grounder to second. Banani will fire it to first for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 16.
Grounder to third and through the hole. He will fire it to second.
Now batting,
So single. Dragons have a runner on first with Duke Town and 1 out.
That's down. Nope. Outside.
Liner into right center. Morgan will have to field it quickly as the runner will round third and head home to score. It is now 7-2 Dragons over the
the
Moonshots.
third baseman, number 24.
And Pat Gross needs to be yanked.
Ball inside.
I would not be surprised if Freddie Jupiter goes yard here. Ooh, hard grounder to second. Banani will fire to first. Out number 2. Runner advances to third
The right fielder,
for Will Freishak. He's 1 for 4 with a triple today. Lisa Louisville will come in for relief.
Nope. Low. Ball low. Foul ball.
Grounder to the dugout and foul. 2-2 count with 2 outs to Freishak. Popped out of play. Full count now to Freishak. And he draws the walk with 2 outs. Runners at first and third for French Pastry. He's a triple away from the cycle. Might be able to get it with that speed. Swing and a miss, 0-2 count.
Outside.
2-2 count to French Pastry. And strike 3 is swinging. And he will have a mojo decrease from that strikeout. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 7-2 Dragons over the Moonshots. Vern Knight will lead it off in the bottom of the 7th for the Moonshots.
Nope. That's high. Foul ball.
Grounder to first. Pastry will step on the bag for out number 1. We want to thank you for tuning into the SSBL today. Be sure to join our Discord if you're interested in possibly being a manager or a player.
Inside.
Liner to shortstop. Gary Starr will make the catch for out number 3. Dragons still lead the Moonshot 7-2. We go to the top of the 8th. Gary Starr will lead it off for the Dragons.
Off the plate. Straight out. That's low.
Strike 3 swing and Gary Starr goes down.
The designated hitter, number 7.
Earl Crump will bat with a double and a single and a walk already today.
Inside.
Grounder to short and North will fire it to first. Out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
Ball outside. That's low. Ball high. Take your base.
That's a walk. So Homer runs, draws the walk with 2 outs.
Number 24.
Noah Walker will bat here in the top of the 8th. And he jacks that one into left center, and that is way gone into the second deck. How far did that one go? 437 feet. Wow, it looked longer than that. So that ball was just absolutely blasted. Dragons go up 9-2 here in the top of the 8th. And that ball is also jacked into right center. Not as far as Walker's home run, but a home run nonetheless. The Dragons go back to back here in the top of the 8th, making it 10-2. Wow, that one said 432. So that one was, you're telling me that one was just 5 feet shy of the previous home run? I guess that one had less of a launch angle. That one was more of a line drive.
That's foul.
That ball's popped into right, caught by Hightower. So the Dragons put up 3 runs on the 2 home runs, making it 10-2. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Nick Hugh will lead it off for the Moonshots. This is about the score I was expecting from the this game.
Nope. Inside.
Moonshots had a chance there with the bases loaded. Nick Hugh will strike out there. We go to Marlon Morgan, who's 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI.
Inside.
I gotta break out the double-digit score.
Inside.
Now batting the second baseman, number 7.
Nope. That's high.
Is it visible? There we go.
You're right.
The third baseman, number 24.
That's down. Ball.
Lisa Louisville is still in the game despite giving up those 2 bombs.
Ball. High.
3-1 count.
Ball.
And she lost him. Will they bring in another reliever? I don't know.
Ball.
That ball is ripped into right field and bounces around there, down there. So she'll pull in with a double. Runners at second and third.
The first baseman, number 20 now, pitching, number 55.
Nina Jax will be pitching now. She's got pretty much no accuracy.
That's outside.
This could be interesting. Popped up to right field. Let's see if the runner will try to tag and score. Hightower will fire it home, but the runner will not attempt to score there. Gary Starr's 0 for 5. He's just looking for a hit. Wow, he ripped that one foul. Rips another one into the dugout, foul.
Inside.
Full count.
Take your base.
And he draws a walk. So bases will be loaded for Earl Crump. 2 for 4 today. 1 out here in the top of the 9th. 1-1 count to Crump. And he grounds that one up the middle. That should score 2 runs. As the Dragons now lead 12-2.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12. Now pitching,
So Nina Jax is gone just like that. Rainey Getty will come in to pitch.
Foul ball.
And just past the diving north, as the bases are loaded again for Noah Walker, who hit that moonshot, pun intended, last at bat. Not really a pun, I guess. That ball just gets through the through the infield, and he'll get another RBI.
The left fielder, number 16.
It's just getting ugly for the moonshots here. Gotta keep updating that score. Grounder to first. And they only get one on that play, so it's 14-12. Dragons over the Moonshots. That ball is driven deep into left center field, and that ball will get out. So Duke Town piling it on here in the top of the ninth. That one barely clears the fence though, but nonetheless it is 17-2.
The third baseman,
Can the Moonshots get to 20 runs here with 2 outs?
Nope, that's low.
It's exciting stuff. Another liner up the middle. And Rainy Getty's mojo will decrease again. And now they're going to Debbie Buns, who's the starting pitch, one of the starting pitchers for the Moonshots. This is really interesting. It's not often you see this. What would be funny is if in Super Mega Baseball 4, if instead of bringing in the starting pitcher, they brought in a position player and they just had set attributes like 10 or 5 or zeros across the board. That would be hilarious. And they could just pitch forever. Grounder up the middle, North fields it and fires it to first for out number 3. So the Dragons strike for 7 in the top of the ninth. It's 17-2.
the right fielder, number 5.
Freishak makes the catch for out number 1. Rowan Baloney, who's tense. Like half the Moonshots lineup probably is. Ooh, that ball is driven to left and off the wall. He's going for 2. He's going for 2 with his speed, and he will be safe. Barely in there for a double. He's got almost... Actually, I'm mistaken. He actually has some speed. Wait, or did he just get replaced? No, I'm pretty sure Baloney had no speed. I think he just got... I think there's a pinch runner, and I could be wrong. Did a pinch runner just come in? I didn't catch that.
Ball inside.
Liner to first, and French Pastry makes the catch. So 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Vern Knight's batting. Can they get that runner in from second?
Foul ball.
2-2 count to Vern Knight.
That's foul.
Inside pitch, full count to Vern Knight. Composed, activated for major champs.
Foul ball.
And that ball is grounded up the middle and off the glove. So Vern Knight will reach safely for Dale Blanco. Runners at first and third for Blanco. And that ball's popped into center, and that should do it. The Dragons take care of the Moonshots 17-2. They're able to get 22 hits, 17 runs. Moonshots had 7 hits, 2 runs, and 1 error. On the Dragons side, Pastry had a pretty good game. Home run, double, and a single. I think he was a triple away from the cycle. Earl Crump was 3 for 5. Noah Walker was 3 for 5 with a big home run. Shelton 4 for 6 with a home run. So 4 total home runs for the Dragons. We look over at the Moonshot side, not a whole lot going on. Nick Hugh was 2 for 4. Vern Knight was 2 for 4. 7 hits total for the Moonshots. They were able to score 2 runs. Pitching wise, Ghana pitched well. Didn't last that long, only 4 2/3 inning. Got 7 strikeouts though, so high strikeout count for Pitchwell. Cosmo came in for relief, didn't give up any runs through 3 2/3. Got 3 strikeouts there, and then Major Champs, not minor champs, Major Champs pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up 1 hit and no runs. On the Moonshot side, Luigi actually didn't do too bad. Gave up 4 earned runs. For his ratings, it's not that bad. 8 hits though, and 3 walks. He was able to only give up 4 runs out of all that. Pat Gross gave up 3 runs through 2 innings, and then this is where the damage really started. Lisa Louisville gave up 5 runs on an inning and a third. Nina Jax 2 runs on a third of an inning. Getty 3 runs on a third of an inning, and Debbie Bunn's able to get the final out. So anyway, we go to our MVPs of today. Obviously no Moonshots are probably going to show up here. Duke Town 3 for 6, home run, a double, and 4 RBIs and 2 runs scored, so he was responsible for 6 total runs. Noah Walker 3 for 5, 4 RBIs, got that long home run, and Harry Shelton 4 for 6, 2 RBIs and 3 runs scored. So next we have Cyclones at the Sparrows, so we'll be right back. That ball is caught by O'Brien in right field for out number 2. Jiri Magana. Majana? I don't know how to pronounce. Noriaru is still tense, having trouble with that accuracy. That ball is lined to left, and Hugh George will make the catch. So no damage done there by the Sparrows. 4, 5, 6 will be due up for the Cyclones in the top of the second. So Spots Island is out of the game. I'm not sure who I need to message for injury. I put it in the chat. I'm not sure who can handle that.
The shortstop, number 7.
Timberwoods due up next here in the top of the second. Grounded to third. Khan will fire it to first for out number 2. Bean Machine batting 6th for the Cyclones. He's their catcher.
Yeah.
3-1 count to Bean Machine. Draws the walk.
The second baseman,
Kazuto Yoshida, the second baseman, will bat next for the Cyclones. Grounder to second over first for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the second. 6, 7, 8. Do it for the Sparrows.
now batting, the designated hitter, number 24.
Ball inside. Foul ball. That's high.
I was going to message Whitney, but I believe it's his birthday today, so I don't want to bother him. Let's see. Am I allowed to post in injuries?
Fielder, number
No, I can't.
Nope. Outside. That's high.
now back, the left fielder, number 2.
Ball outside.
Strike 3. Nori Aru gets another strikeout. Run on first here, in the bottom of the second with 2 outs. Strike 3 swinging. So the Cyclones get out of that with giving up no runs. We go to the top of the third. 8-9-1, do it for the Cyclones.
Fielder, number 64.
Jonathan Hunt is locked in. Grounder right in front of the catcher over to first for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 12.
Hugh George III, batting 9th. Former Wildcat. That ball is in almost into the gap, and a great catch made there by the second baseman for out number 2. That ball is popped in the left. And Seltzer makes the catch for out number 3. I have the hiccups. 1, 2, 3 due up next for the Sparrows.
Batting, the second baseman, number 26.
That ball is lined up the middle for a hit, leadoff single.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Runner on first for
number 9.
Spud Villegas. I believe he was the replacement for Spots Island after he tweaked his groin.
That's outside.
Grounder to short, Timberwoods to second, Yoshida to first, safe. So they are unable to turn the double play there. So runner on first, 1 out for Adelina Strickland. Strike 2, Strickland. Grounder to first, Doug Kelly to second, back to first, and that's the double play they were looking for. So Cyclones escaped that one. Only giving up 1 hit in that frame. They go to the top of the 5th. We're in the top of the 5th. Top of the 4th. I'm sorry. Top of the 4th. Sebastian Angelo grounds it to short. Villegas fires it to first. Out number 1.
The first baseman, number 14.
Doug Kelly fresh from the injured list, making his appearance today at first base, batting third. He lines that one into the gap. That should be extra bases for Kelly. He's got plenty of speed. Larsonian fires it to second, and he'll be safe. So a 1-out double for Doug Kelly, and Jabron Lames will try to drive him in here in the top of the 4th with 1 out.
Nope, that's inside.
And Kelly's stealing, and Khan is unable to field it cleanly, so Kelly will get the stolen base. So pretty much any contact made, Kelly will score, and Jabron Lame strikes out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7.
So very clutch strikeout for Hunt, as now he faces Timber Woods in the top of the 4th with a runner on third and 2 outs. Check swing on Woods, but it's called strike anyway. Ball's high, 2-2 count. Woods will flare that one into center and will drop for a hit, so Cyclones on the board with a run. 1-0 Cyclones of the Sparrows, as Hunt has a mojo decrease. Back to neutral. He's at 52 pitches so far. Facing Bean Machine. The runner on first and 2, and Bean Machine lines it to right. Strickland will field it in quickly. So now runners are at first and second with 2 outs, and Kazuto Yoshida batting here in the top of the 4th.
Shit. Nope, that's inside. That's outside.
2-2 count to Yoshida.
Foul ball. Nope, that's inside.
Full count to Yoshida. Runners will be going. That ball is popped up right to the pitcher. He'll barely have to move. And Hunt will make the catch for the 3rd out. So the Cyclones put up 1 here in the top of the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 4, 5, 6 due up for the Sparrows. Third baseman Cameron Kahn will be up to lead off the top or the bottom of the 4th. Noyaru works here in the bottom of the 4th with 3 strikeouts. That's his 45th pitch of today.
Ball inside.
Just inside. And Khan swings through that one. Another strikeout for Aru. Aru started off today very roughly. Gave up a hit batter and then threw a pass ball. It was tense immediately. but he's able to, looks like he was able to recover from that rough start. He hasn't given up a run today yet. And that ball's lined to left for a single. That was a commentator's jinx there. California will bat next. Ooh. That ball is way high and inside, and Bean Machine is not able to catch that, so the runner will advance to second on that one. Swing and a miss. So Iru is able to bounce back from that terrible pitch and strike out the batter. Strike three looking. So Aruhu bounces back again and is able to escape that inning. So Cyclones are still ahead 1-0.
Number 64.
Grounder to short. Villegas will field it, fire it to first for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 12.
Hugh George III batting in the top of the 5th with 1 out. Liner up the middle, narrowly hits, almost hits Hunt on its way up to center field.
Third baseman, number 29.
Hunt was lucky to get out of the way of that one.
Ball outside.
2-0 count to Jet County, the longtime Cyclone, along with Doug Kelly. And he jacks that one into center. That is long gone deep into the second deck, it looks like. Is that the second deck? I'm not really sure. 3-0 now, Cyclones.
Designated hitter, number 20.
Hunt is now tense. He started off the day, he was locked in. Now he went to neutral and then to tense pretty quickly.
Strike.
He gets the strikeout of
You're out.
who was that? Angelo, I believe. And catcher's able to complete the out by throwing it to first. Doug Kelly up next.
Ball outside.
That ball's jacked into center. Racing back is the center fielder, and he will catch it just short of the warning track. Thought that might have a chance too. So the Cyclones strike for 2 in the top of the 5th on the home run from Doug Kelly. Not Doug Kelly. I'm drawing a blank now. Who am I trying to think of? It's the other guy.
That's outside. Strike.
Jet County. Jet County. Yeah, there you go. Jet County.
Now batting,
Madeline Dixon, catcher for the Sparrows. Batting here. Noriyaru is locked in. That ball is lined into right. O'Brien will field it, but Sparrows get a single here.
now batting, the second baseman, number 26.
August Hendricks, he's the leadoff hitter for the Sparrows, will bat here in the bottom of the 5th with a runner on first. 1 out. Fouls that one back.
That's outside. Foul ball.
Another ball fouled back. Up the middle, and it just gets through for a hit. So runners at first and second with 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 9.
Spud Villegas. Lines it to second. Yoshida makes the catch and fires it to first. He is safe. Almost had the double play there.
Fielder, number 35.
Nope. Outside.
That ball's into the gap. And she'll get a single. So bases are loaded for Cameron Kahn, who's 0 for 2. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Sparrows have a great shot at scoring some runs here. Fouled back, it's 1-1.
Ball inside.
2-1 count to Cameron Kahn. That ball is off the glove of Doug Kelly, and she'll reach safely. So the Sparrows are on the board. It's 3-1.
Number 12.
Jerry Magana,
No, that's inside.
bat here, the first baseman from the Sparrows. 2-2 count to Magana. Grounds it to Kelly, and Kelly will step on the bag for the 3rd out, so the Cyclones escape that one. They do give up a run, so it's 3-1 now. We go to the top of the 6th.
Center fielder, number 19.
4, 5, 6 due up for the Cyclones. That ball is into left and foul. That ball is low for a ball. Jonathan Hunt is now at 84 pitches. So, oh, and he gets the strikeout of LeBron James there.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7.
85 pitches for Hunt. Let's see how much he's got left in the tank. Soft liner to first. Magana will make the catch.
Catcher,
Mean Machine is 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. 2 outs, bottom or top of the 6th for the Cyclones. 1-1 count to Machine.
Nope. Nope.
Ball's low. Villegas fields it, fires to first. Out number 3, and Mean Machine is now. Is he tense? Was he locked in and now he's neutral, or is he tense now? I'm not sure.
the designated hitter. Now pitching, number
Tough
72.
Beifong will come in for relief. Noriyaru had a pretty decent outing. I'm not sure how many pitches he had, so it seemed like he was pulled kind of early. But Beifong gets the strikeout there. Lynn Larsonian, center fielder for the Sparrows, will bat, and he grounds it slowly to Doug Kelly, who will step on the bag for out number 2. Spritz Seltzer will bat here in the bottom of the 6th, the 2 outs.
Left down.
Grounds that one to second. Yoshida will fire it to first for out number 3. Top of the 7th we go. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Cyclones. Cyclones still lead 3-1 over the Sparrows.
35.
Nope, that's inside.
That ball is driven deep into center field. To the track, to the wall, and gone. Second deck for Yoshida. He hits it right over the top of that batter's eye in center field for a 429-foot home run. Cyclones now lead 4-1.
The right fielder, number 60. Now pitching,
Jonathan Hunt will now exit the game. Noel Holly will come in for relief, facing Mitchell O'Brien.
Nope, that's inside. Ball inside.
3-1 count to O'Brien. That ball is singled into left. O'Brien's on base for Hugh George III. Still nobody out here in the top of the 7th. And O'Brien goes, and that was timed really well because they avoided the double play there.
Number 29.
And Hugh George III was almost safe at first, so almost had both runners on base for Jet County. But Jet County has a runner on second with 1 out. He hit that deep home run, his last at bat. He swings and misses there for a strikeout.
Number 20.
The ball is singled up the middle, and O'Brien is coming home, and he will score, and the runner will advance to second on the throw. So a good heads-up base running there
The first baseman.
from I believe that was Sebastian Angelo. Doug Kelly will now have an RBI opportunity with Angelo in scoring position, but he will ground it to short, and Villegas will make the throw to first for the out. So the Cyclones put up 2 additional runs in the top of the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th.
The catcher. Number
9-1-2 due up for the Sparrows. Madeline Dixon will lead it off. 2-1 count to Dixon. She pops it to shortstop, and Timber Woods will catch it cleanly for the out. August Hendricks, who's locked in, will bat here. 1-1 count to Hendricks. Swings at that one that's way high for strike 2 and fouls that one. Still 2-2 count. Full count to Hendricks. Lines that one to second, and Yoshida makes the catch.
The shortstop. Number 9.
Spud Villegas lines that one down the line. Should be extra bases. Hugh George fires that one into second, and Villegas is safe with a double. So a 2-out double for Villegas. Strickland will bat next. We'll try to drive him in to cut the lead. And Beifong fields it cleanly over to first for out number 3. 4, 5, 6 due up for the Cyclones in the top of the 8th.
The center fielder. Number 19.
That ball is driven deep into left field and off the top of the wall. Seltzer will field it, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting. The shortstop. Number 7.
Grounder to first base. He steps in the bag for the out. So 1 gone here in the bottom or top of the 8th. Ooh, they're going home. Oh, and they're going to score. I'm surprised the pitcher didn't try to get the out at home. She instead elects for the out at first, so the run will score. It is 6-1. Cyclones over the Sparrows. Yoshida hit that home run over the batter's eye, his last at bat. Out in front of that one, it's a 2-2 count. And swings and misses at that one, so Yoshida will go down on strikes. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 4, 5, 6. Do up for the Sparrows.
Now batting. The third baseman. Number 10.
Ball's popped into right, and O'Brien makes the catch on the run in foul ground.
Number
Lined into the dugout, it's a 1-1 count.
Nope. Nope.
2-1 count to Jiri Magana. Grounds that one to short. Timberwoods will fire it to first. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th.
Nope. Outside.
Liner to right. Mitchell O'Brien fields it and fires it to second, and ooh, safe at second. That looked very close. She's able to sneak in under that tag.
Ball low.
So runner at second, 2 outs
Nope. That's
for Lynn Larsonian.
foul ball.
And he lines that one up the middle. Jabron Lames with the strong arm, fires it home, and she's safe. So Sparrows put up another run at 6-2. I thought Jabron Lames was going to throw her out at the plate. I believe he has one of the strongest arms as an outfielder in the league. Strike 3. So, but the Sparrows put up 1 additional run. We go to the top of the 9th. Cyclones lead 6-2.
Number 64.
Nope. That's inside.
1 and 2 count to O'Brien.
Ball inside.
Rounder to second. Hendricks will throw it to first for out number 1.
Our left fielder, number 12.
Akins.
Hugh George III draws the walk.
The third
So
baseman,
Jet County will bat next.
now pitching
He's already homered today.
number 45.
Madison Bobo pitching now for the Sparrows.
Foul ball.
Pitch out. And line to the right side. That'll be another hit for Jet County. Runners at first and second for Sebastian Angelo.
Strike.
Swings through that one, strike 1. Strike 3 swinging. Angelo goes down. Doug Kelly will now bat. And he drives that one to center field. But Larsonian catches it on the warning track. So Cyclones don't get any runs there. It's still 6-2. Go to the bottom of the 9th. Dixon will lead it off.
Pitching, number
Alfonso Sims will come in to close it out for the Cyclones. Strike 3. So 1 gone in the bottom of the 9th for the Sparrows. August Hendricks, the leadoff hitter, will bat next here in the bottom of the 9th. Grounder to short. Timberwoods will fire it to first for out number 2. Spud Villegas batting next here in the bottom of the 9th. He doubled earlier. 0-2 count already on Villegas. and he'll line it to short, and Woods will fire to first for out number 3. So the Cyclones take care of the Sparrows here, 6-2. Both teams getting 10 hits, but the Cyclones taking advantage of those hits more so than the Sparrows. So looking at the batting stats on the Cyclone side, Jet County went 2 for 5. He hit a home run. Let's see. Pretty much everyone else got 1 hit, and then Yoshida also hit that deep home run over the batter's eye. And so they were able to score 6 total runs. On the Sparrow side, you had Hendricks going 2 for 4, and Larsonian going 2 for 4. But other than that, not really much going on. They were only able to muster 2 runs out of that. On the pitching end, Noriyaru went through 5 innings, got 7 strikeouts, only gave up a run. So pretty solid. Might have wanted to see more innings out of him, but not too bad at all. Tough Beifong, 3 innings and 1 earned run. And then Alfonso Sims closed it out and got a strikeout and no earned runs. On the Sparrow side, Hunt went 6 innings, gave up 4 earned runs. Holly came in and gave up 2 runs over 2 1/3, 2 strikeouts. And Madison Bulbul pitched 2/3 of an inning and only gave up a hit and got a strikeout. So, MVPs of the game, all Cyclones. We had Jet County, went 2 for 5 with a home run, 2 RBIs and a run. Noriyaru went 5 innings pitched, 7 hits, 1 earned run, a walk, and 7 strikeouts. And Yoshida, 1 for 4 with a home run, an RBI, and a run. So, before we begin our next game, which is the Wrong Fielders at the Retrievers, we will go to a commercial break. So, we'll be right back.
Yeah, they just wanna see me in the grave. Come out in the law in the rave. Oh no, I can't wait. To the play. Gotta go for his, cause you know I can't play. We gon' win it no matter what the shirt. Got the stick, we gon' bring it out the shirt. I was down below the commas. I put dollars on my head like I don't wanna. Yeah, I'm proud of what I did. I'm on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Practicing. I'm shooting a commercial for Turtle Beach.
Yeah, but we're gonna hop on right now.
I bet.
All right, so we go to game number 3. Wrong fielders at the Retrievers in Sakara Hills. We have a night game. It's the game of the night. So if you type in here, HERE in all caps into the Twitch chat, you'll be entered in a chance to win a Turtle Beach headset. Just like this. Arthur Pennyfold gets a strikeout of his first batter of the night, and that ball is driven into right. That ball gets down for a hit. Blanco Jr. throws it in.
The center fielder, number 5.
Pedro Cruz, center fielder. And it was my creation. Don't tell anybody. Popped up to third base. McSorley catches it for out number 2.
Number 99.
Gramps Elderberry, the left fielder. Oh, and Pennyfield catches the line drive for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the first. Harold McHenry will lead it off for the Retrievers, facing Leela Blurns. Round amount. Fields it, covers or throws it to first. I've never heard of that player. Round amount. Sammy Ferrari, the shortstop for the Retrievers, batting second, and she quickly goes down on strikes for out number 2. Maggie Slowitz, the former number 1 pick, facing Leela Blurns. She's got that specialist trait. Dartboard fires it to first, out number 3. Yeah, Blurns is going to be tough against those righties all day. 5, 6, 7 do up for the wrong fielders. Boomer Lasers leading it off in the top of the second. Gotta get some sips of water. Liner to short, Ferrari makes the catch.
Designated hitter, number 18.
Laser saying that his bullpen will decide the outcome of this game. We shall see. 2 outs for the wrong fielders in the top of the second. Grounder through. Oh, Ferrari snags it, but too slow going to first.
The right fielder, number 11.
Liner to Ferrari, and she catches that one. Bottom of the second we go. 4, 5, 6 due up.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 25.
Another swing and a miss for Barry Buns, who's a tough out. It's going to be tough to strike him out. Ooh, almost dropped in for a strike. Grounder to first. Boomer Lasers fields it, fires it to Blurns, covering for out number 1. Nunez strikes out looking there. Blurns is off to a hot start so far. Only 20 pitches. Facing Dale Blanco Jr. And another strikeout. So Blerns makes quick work of the retrievers in the bottom of the second. We go to the top of the third, 9-1-2. Do it for the wrong fielders. Brickhouse, the catcher for the wrong fielders, will lead it off. Lines it again to Ferrari. Ferrari's just getting all the hits. That one's driven to left. Barry Buns will catch that one for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 37.
0-2 count to Shelby Roundamount, and she strikes out swinging. So on 3 straight pitches. So we go to the bottom of the second. 7-8-9. Do it for the retrievers.
The second baseman, number
And Leela Blerns is locked in. That could spell trouble for the retrievers. As locked in with specialist trait, it's going to be really hard for these righties to manufacture hits. 2-2 count. Andrea dartboard over to first for out number 1.
now batting. The third baseman, number 47.
No, that's inside.
Broken bat popped up to the catcher, and Brickhouse will make the catch.
The catcher, number 30.
Retrievers catcher Honey Bear will bat here in the bottom of the third.
Ball outside. Foul ball. Ball.
Full count to Honey Bear. Strike 3 swinging. Man. So, safe to say that, yeah, Blerns is off to a hot start today. Pedro Cruz lead off the top of the fourth, and he hits a ball a mile into the air into center field. Harold McHenry fields it.
The left fielder, number 99.
Puppet telling his retrievers to work the pitch count on Blerns, and that's might be how you best approach her.
Ball that's low. That's up.
Full count to Elderberry, and he strikes out looking.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 19.
So Elderberry's locked, sorry, Pennyfold is locked in.
No, that's high.
He is, Pennyfold is pitching very efficiently too. So both pitchers making quick work of their
Now batting,
opponents.
the center fielder, number 10.
Ball that's up. No, inside.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Pennyfold's actually has been more efficient than Blerns, even though Blerns has, I won't say anything. Strike 3! Blerns gets another strikeout.
The shortstop, number 55.
5 strikeouts for Blerns so far. 2 strikes. And popped up into left, and Elderberry makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Maggie Slowitz
14.
batting third. Oh, 2 count on Slowitz. Ooh, and just foul. 0-2 count still to Slowitz.
No, inside.
That ball's in. Strike 3 swing, and Slowitz goes down. So we go to the top of the 5th now. Pennyfold only at 37 pitches.
Designated hitter,
That's outside. That's outside.
3-1 count to Tutti Frutti, the DH. Grounds it to third. McSorley will fire it to first. Out number 1 for the wrong fielders.
Number 10.
That's low.
I've done that before in my city league. I struck out swinging, and I just threw my bat against the dugout. I was pissed off. Strike 3. Pennyfold gets another strikeout.
Number 11.
He's up to 4 strikeouts now. Still locked in.
Ball, that's inside.
See, I was in an adult league, and I don't think the coach was about to yell at me for doing that. Strike 3 swinging. Woden Wayne goes down. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We're literally practicing wiffle balls on, not throwing the bat.
Fielder number 25.
Outside.
You mean like when you get a hit, you throw your bat?
Go. That's high. Ball outside. Take your base.
I saw actually a video of that today where some kid got his first hit and he threw his bat, and then he started running to first, and then he turned around and then he tried to get his bat because I guess he was told not to throw his bat, and then he just he went halfway to go get his bat, and then he turned around and realized he needs to run to first still. So yeah, that was pretty funny. If you ever want to watch a player who always gently set down his bat,
Ball high.
oh yeah, and there goes the no-no. If you ever want to watch a player who gently sets down his bat every time he got a hit, look up Lance Berkman. He would always lay down his bat very gently every time he'd get a hit. It's pretty funny.
Go. Inside.
So Retrievers are threatening here with 1 out. Runners at second and third. Infield is in.
Ball 4.
Batter walked, so bases are loaded for Trace McSorley.
Baseman number 47.
Deep. No. High. Deep.
Grounder through the hole. So 1 run will score. Retrievers go up 1-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. Honey Bear is up now.
Number 37.
Ball outside.
Leela Blurns trying to work herself out of this inning, this situation she's got herself into. Looking for the double play. And oh, just past the diving first baseman. And another run will score. And the cutoff man, Boomer Lasers, cannot field it correctly, but no additional runs from his little error.
No. That's high.
This is getting out of hand quickly for Leela Blurns. Now she's up to 76 pitches. Oh, and that ball's lined to center. Pedro Cruz makes the catch, but another run will tag and score. It's now 3-0.
Shortstop number 55.
That's inside.
You got hit by a baseball bat inside your dugout? Is that what you're saying, Lasers? Football during a game in the spring. His arm gave out on him, but the bat momentum continued. So he threw the bat into the dugout and it hit you? Oh, I'm sorry. That must have sucked. Damn.
He's out.
Where did it hit you?
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7.
Deep. Ah! Ball, that's outside.
1-on-1 count to Andre at dartboard. Now he's slow, it steps in the bag.
The second baseman, number 37.
Ball, high. Nope, that's high.
Wasn't the worst injury you saw in your high school career. Oof. I'm trying to think of what's the worst injury I saw in high school. I didn't see it, but my friend in his varsity football game snapped his leg in half, basically.
Number 14.
I was on JV, he was on varsity, he snapped his leg. That ball gets all the way to the fence, Pedro Cruz fires it, and that'll be a triple.
Now batting, the left fielder,
You got hit in the eye catching a foul ball.
5.
That's up. Strike. Ball, that's low. Low.
The worst injury I caused,
Deep.
I was playing catch with a guy before a game to warm up,
That's ball 4.
and he looked away for a second, and I didn't know he looked away, and I was pretty far away from him. I don't know how far. I couldn't see his face, but he was looking away. Apparently, I think he was watching the game that was on the field taking place, and I threw the ball, and it sounded like
Inside.
a chest pound. And I went up to him. It turns out I had hit him in the cheek,
No, that's low.
and it broke his face in 3 different places. He immediately had a black eye. It was really bad.
The right fielder, number 38.
I think it broke his like orbital bone or something. You give him a black eye, yeah.
Number 5.
Ball, outside. Ball,
One time I was playing catch with my dad, and he
outside.
didn't open his glove correctly or something, and so he had his glove closed, and it hit his ring finger while his glove was closed, and his ring finger started swelling up so quickly they had to cut his wedding band off his ring, or off his finger. That ball is driven to right and caught by Del Blanco Jr. So I broke my dad's ring finger playing catch.
Number 19.
Strike.
Luckily, I really haven't had that bad of injuries myself.
That's inside. Ball, that's
I haven't
outside.
really had any broken bones. I think there's a, if I'm not mistaken, there's a subreddit for people who haven't broken bones. I need to join that. And apparently, as soon as they get a broken bone, people are like, "Get the hell out of here!" Never broken a bone. That's what it was. And if you say, "Hey guys, I'm sorry, I broke a bone just now," and they're like, "Get the hell out of here." I need to join that one. I've dislocated my elbow, but I've never broken a bone. Does that count?
Number 10.
I don't think that's a broken bone. I think that's just dislocation. Oh shoot!
Ball, that's inside.
A 12-year-old got a line drive hit during practice. Damn.
Ball.
One of the worst I've heard about was in junior high. My brother and my sister were on the golf team, and my sister's friend on her other friend was on, I don't know if it was her backswing or her follow through. She hit my sister's other friend in the mouth and basically knocked out half her teeth with a driver. So yeah, that was really bad. Basically destroyed her mouth.
No, inside. That's outside. Strike.
2-2 count to McSorley as we get back to the game. Not much is happening since I started talking about injuries.
Ball inside.
When I was in youth football, I got tackled and I led with my elbow, and the guy's face mask went into my elbow. It didn't cause any like broken bones or anything, but my elbow started swelling up so bad that I was standing on the sideline with my coach next to me because I was a wide receiver, and I was waiting for him to give me the play to go into the huddle with. And I looked at my coach and I said, "Hey, coach, I don't think my elbow looks okay." And he saw my elbow, and it was like the size of like a grapefruit, the swelling. And he goes, "Oh my God." And he just picks me up and he just runs me to like an open seat, like someone had, those fold out chairs. And he just sits me down and he's like, "Someone get him help now." And he started freaking out. And I started freaking out because he was freaking out. I started crying. And all these adults started gathering around me, like the other kids' parents. They're like, "Oh my God, poor kid."
Ball outside.
It looked like my elbow was like destroyed, I guess. I don't know. But no, it was just really bad swelling.
Ball, that's up. Strike. Low.
He had to get his face glued. Well, when Wayne makes the catch in right field, I've never heard of my brother hit my face. My younger brother hit my middle brother in the head with a putter. Damn, that sucks. And he had to get his face glued. Eesh.
Ball, that's low. Ball.
When I was in kindergarten, I tried to do a stunt on these, on like my plastic. We had a swing set in my backyard. It sounds like your family has mental. Yeah, I would say the same. When we had a swing set in my backyard, and I was trying to do a stunt off this, off our plastic swing set, and I failed the stunt, and basically the corner of like this swing, like this plastic swing, hit the back of my head. Oh, and that ball is driven deep to left field and off the pole, a home run. I'm not sure who that was, but it's 3-1. Wrong fielders. That was Brick House, the catcher.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7. Now pitching, number 32.
But anyway, yeah. So I gashed open the back of my head. The thing is, it didn't even hurt because I guess you don't have like nerves like on your head. So your head's like, my head was like bleeding profusely. But even as a kid, like in kindergarten, I didn't really feel it. But my dad started freaking out, and there was just blood everywhere. And so I had to go to the emergency room, and I had never heard of it. I thought they were gonna stitch up my head, but no, they stapled everything together. To me, that's just weird, stapling your head. I don't know. But it sucks because I was supposed to go to, like, as a kid, SeaWorld. I thought SeaWorld was really cool when I was in kindergarten. I don't think it's so cool now, but We were supposed to go to like SeaWorld like the next week. So, and then the doctors were like, yeah, you can't do any water rides or anything. So that sucked. That's what happened to your brother? But you said they used glue. I've never heard of glue.
Now batting, the designated
Oh, Staples glue? Okay.
47.
Outside.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 38.
That's down.
That ball's driven into left field, and Elderberry makes the catch for out number 2. This could be a close finish. I need to stop talking about injuries.
Second baseman, number 40.
Cam Iconic up to 40 pitches now. Oh, that ball's driven deep into center field, and that's gone. So the Retrievers get some insurance here in the bottom of the 8th. It's 5-1 now.
Now pitching, number 30.
Mishka Barker. Mishka Barker should have come in sooner. That's Toby's brother. And he gets the strikeout. But the Retrievers put up 2 insurance runs in the bottom of the 8th. We go to the top of the 9th. 3, 4, 5, heart of the order for the wrong fielders. Wow. When Pedro Cruz gets that tough out activated, it's pretty interesting. A tense Gramps Elderberry steps to the plate
Ball inside.
against Saifa Belnades. Is it Sifa? Saifa? Ooh, she can't field it cleanly, and he gets on base.
The first baseman, number 19.
Damn. Maybe I should have drafted him. I don't know. Oh.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 18.
Fly ball to center. And McHenry makes the catch for the final out. The Retrievers beat the wrong fielders 5-1. Wrong fielders had 4 hits and 1 run. Retrievers got 9 hits and 5 runs. Offensively for the wrong fielders, we had the home run by Brickhouse and not much else, honestly. On the Retriever side, we had, let's see, pretty much everyone had 1 hit or no hits except for McSorley. He was 2 for 4, and Honey Week 7, Day 1. High Rollers at Angels in Colonial Plaza. Let me update the scores. 5-1, I believe. Wrong fielders over the... So there's 1 and 5. Popped up to right field. I believe that's going to be Hot Yogurt making his debut for the Angels. I believe it's his first game as an Angel. Coming over from the Bombers and that Murph Kelly deal.
Off the plate. Take your base. Now batting, the first baseman, number 89.
So Wally Woolley draws a walk there. Max Range batting with an out in a runner on first in the top of the first. Strike 3 swinging. Max Range goes down. And that'll lead to Becky Foe, second baseman for the High Rollers. That goes all the way to the wall. Emily Prentice fields it and fires it to third. So Becky Foe has an RBI double with 2 outs. Colton King will bat next.
Outside. Strike. That's down. Strike.
Hanspringer fields it, fires to first. High Rollers strike for 1 on the RBI double by Becky Foe. We go to the bottom of the first. 1, 2, 3, do it for the Angels. They've shuffled up their lineup a little bit heading into today. They'll be facing Austin Floston.
That's outside.
The ball's lined to second.
Baseman, number 2.
Electric Aggie, aka me, has just redeemed +4 to a created player. That ball is driven to left center, and that will be a home run. Wow. 420 feet on that one as the Angels tie it up. Wash Jotley will be bat. Excuse me. Will bat next. He pops it foul. One and 2 count to Wash. Grounder to third. Colton King will fire it to first for out number 3. But the Angels get a home run, and they tie it 1-1 heading into the top of the second. Got Chicken Tenda leading off.
Ball inside.
Lined foul to full count to Chicken Tenda,
Take your back.
and he draws the walk. Carlita Beltran, the catcher for the High Rollers, bats next.
Strike.
I believe she came over from the Serpents.
Outside.
Grounder to second. Green Dexteras to short to first for the double play. Jarius G Baby Evans, the 8-hole hitter, will bat for the High Rollers, and he just seems to out hit his ratings, but he is able to get out there. Nice play by the first baseman. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Tina Tygo, long-time third baseman for the Angels, will bat next. Strike 3 swinging. Tygo goes down. Ruby Green Dexterez will bat next. She plays second base for the Angels. Grounds it to second. Becky Foe fields it over to first for out number 2. Lawrence Longshakes, catcher that came over from the Skulls of Rock, I believe, grounds it to third. Colton King makes the diving stop, fires it to first for out number 3. Go to the top of the third. 9-1-2 due up for the High Rollers. Rocket Rodriguez, similar kind of player to G Baby Evans, where it doesn't appear they have the best hitting ratings, but they seem to out hit their ratings. And he slaps a single to right field, and Hot Yogurt will throw that one in. Single for Rocket Rodriguez.
Number 14.
Strike 3 swing, and Mary Stone goes down on strikes for out number 1. Wally Woolley will follow her up. That ball's blooped into right and gets down for a hit, and all the way to the wall. Wash Jotley fields it, fires it, and they'll try to score the run. And Rocket Rodriguez will get in there safely. It's 2-1 High Rollers over the Angels now. Max Range batting with the runner on second and 1 out. He's got a 1-2 count. He lines that one, oh, just over the shortstop's head. And that one will get all the way to the wall. Emily Prentice fires that one in. It's a double for Max Range. The runner comes home to score. It's 3-1. High Rollers over the Angels now. Handspringer's now tense. And Becky Foe lines that one to center, and Prentice is able to make the catch. Max Range advances to third, so he'll be at third with 2 outs in the top of the third for the High Rollers. Colton King, third baseman for the High Rollers, batting next. And strike 3 on Colton King. We go to the bottom of the third, 3-1. 2-1.
No pipe.
And Hot Yogurt goes down swinging. Emma Milstein, the shortstop, will bat next. She's got a lot of pop, but not much contact. And she strikes out swinging and flings her bat towards the dugout.
The designated hitter.
Designated hitter Carol Henry will bat next.
Ball inside. Ball low.
2-2 count to Carol Henry. Pops that one to right. And Jarius G. Baby Evans makes the catch. We go to the top of the fourth, 6, 7, 8, do it for the High Rollers.
The designated hitter.
Chicken Tenda will lead it off. Handspringer still in the game. She's up to 58 pitches now.
Ball inside. No, low. No, outside.
Scratches her butt and then fires it home. And gives up a double. Should be at least a double. Emily Prentice fires it in. So runner on second for Carlita Beltran.
Number 36. Now pitching.
Walter Malone will come in for relief. And he fields it cleanly and fires it to third. He's in a rundown and will get tagged out for out number 1. Base running mistake there for the High Rollers. G. Baby Evans will bat now with runner on first and 1 out. Lasers, great job redeeming those plus 4 points for the creative player.
The center fielder. Number 37. That's down. Strike. Strike.
Liner to shortstop. Milstein makes the catch. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 2-3-4. Do up for the Angels. Floston still pitching. He's locked in with 37 pitches, 3 strikeouts through 3 innings. Another grounder foul. It's 2-2 count. Tough out activated for Sophie Newmiller. Grounds it to Becky Foe. She fields it cleanly, fires it to first for out number 1. Emily Prentice homered her last at bat. Let's see what she can do here as she faces Austin Floston. Floston drops in a curve for strike 1. 1-2 count now to Prentice. Grounds it to Colton King. He fires it to first for out number 2. How many of those created player things can I use at once? I think you just keep doing it. So how many points do you have right now? 6? How many rigged points?
Now batting, the left fielder. Number 14.
Mary Stone leads it off for the High Rollers here in the top of the 5th, facing Walter Malone, and she drives it deep into right field, and that will be a home run. So Stone goes deep. It's now 4-1. High Rollers over the Angels.
Now batting, the shortstop. Number 3.
That ball is lined into center. Prentice will field it and throw it in to Milstein. So runner at first for Max Range. Top of the 5th here. Oh, 2 count to Max Range. Fouls it back. Strike 3 swinging. So Walter Malone's able to get Max Range to swing and miss for out number 1.
That's inside.
That ball is driven deep into left center field, and that ball is gone. Becky Foe hits a 2-run home run to extend the lead for the High Rollers here in the 5th inning. And she also gets that mojo boost.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 46.
So Walter Malone is now tense. And Colton King will line that to left, but Wash Jotley makes the catch out there.
Number 10.
2-0 count to Chicken Tenda, the designated hitter for the High Rollers, and Walter Malone catches that liner. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. High Rollers lead 6-1 over the Angels. Angels only have 1 hit, and that was the home run by Prentice in the 1st inning. Angels will try to chip away here. High strike call, 3-1 count to Tygo, and she draws the walk to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 13.
Magic Robot has redeemed 4 points to a creative player. Congratulations. Grounder to short, and the double plays turn, so that kind of ruins the Angels' chances for some runs here in the 5th inning. Floston grounds it up the first baseline, but foul. Way ahead of that one, 0-2 count. Did I say Floston? I meant Long Shakes. I'm sorry. We go to the top of the 6th, 7, 8, 9 do up for the High Rollers.
Number 36.
Walter Malone still in for relief. Still tense.
That's inside.
2-1 count to Carlita Beltran. And she grounds it through the left side as Wash Jotley gets it in quickly. So Beltran reaches first with a single. G. Baby Evans will bat next. And she's off and running. And she is thrown out. So good play by Long Shakes at catcher. And Malone gets G. Baby Evans swinging. So out number 2 for the High Rollers. Leads to Rocket Rodriguez. He's got an 0-2 count on Malone already. Grounds it to and past the second baseman, Dexteres, Ruby Green Dexteres.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 14.
Mary Stone homeward her last at bat. She has a runner on first with 2 outs. 0-2 count to Stone. Pickoff attempt at first, nothing doing there. And Mary Stone strikes out swinging. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. Angels still down 6-1, looking for their second hit on the day. Hot Yogurt will lead it off.
Fielder, number 21.
He's an RBI dud, but luckily there's no one on base right now. And he lines that one to right, and that'll get down for a hit. So Angels finally get their second hit of the day from Hot Yogurt, newly acquired.
Number 52.
Emma Milstein. Milstein? We'll bat here.
That's down.
The runner on first. Nobody out. She swings through that one. Swings through that one too. 2-2 count. And Hot Yogurt's off and running and will be safe. But Milstein will strike out. So Carol Henry's up now. The runner on second. 1 out. In the bottom of the 6th, swings through that one. 2-1 count to Henry. And swings through that one as well. So she goes down on strikes. Sophie Neuenmuller will bat here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th, the runner on second. And lines that one to Colton King for out number 3. So Angels aren't able to do much of anything after Hot Yogurt got that single. We go to the top of the 7th. High Rollers still lead 6-1. Wally Woolley will lead off this inning for the High Rollers. Check swing by Woolley. Pops it into center behind behind shortstop, and Milstein makes the catch for out number 1. Max Range will bat. He is 1 for 3 with a double. Malone starting to tire out here in the top of the 7th. This might be his last batter, and he walks Max Range, so he'll probably come out here. Who will the Angels replace him with? We'll see. Dickie Vaughn comes in to pitch for the Angels. Becky Foe's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double, so she's locked in. High and inside, 2-1 count to Becky Foe. Inside corner, strike 2. Lines that one foul, still 2-2. And strike 3 looking. So Becky Foe goes down and her mojo decreases. Colton King does a check swing, but called strike anyway. Grounds that one up the middle. That'll be a single for Colton King. Runners at first and second with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th for the High Rollers.
The designated hitter, number 10.
Chicken Tenda will try to add on some insurance runs here for the High Rollers in the top of the 7th. He swings and misses at that one and breaks his bat over his knee. So it is still 6-1 High Rollers over the Angels. Angels looking to do something offensively here in the bottom of the 7th to try to chip away at that lead. Emily Prentice, one of the few hits today for the Angels, had that home run in the first inning. 0-2 count to Prentice. And just inside. And she watches that one go by for strike 3. So Floston is now on fire here in the bottom of the 7th, as Angels are struggling to do anything offensively. Watley grounds it to third. Colton King fires it to first for out number 2. Tygo Tina Tygo grounds it to second, over to first for out number 3. We go to the top of the 8th. 7, 8, 9 due up for the High Rollers. Carlita Beltran's tense, I believe, after getting thrown out trying to steal. Grounds it to third. Tyga will fire it to first for out number 1. Jarius G. Baby Evans. He's tense today. He's 0 for 3. Grounds it to second. Green Dexteras makes the diving stop. Fires it to first for out number 2. Rocket Rodriguez is 2 for 3 with 2 singles on the day. And swings and misses at that one. So it is still 6-1 High Rollers of the Angels. Angels looking for their 3rd hit on the day. Green Dexteras will lead it off against Floston, who's on fire through 7 innings. Grounds that one to max range. He'll step on the bag for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher.
Lawrence Longshanks, the catcher for the Angels, over 2, facing Floston. And he gets a single. So that's hit number 3 today for the Angels. Is Floston still on fire? I'm not sure. He is still on fire. Okay. So Hot Yogurt is now up. He had he had hit number 2, I believe, for the Angels today. He pops that one to third and foul ground. Colton King catches that one for out number 2. And then Milstein up now. She swings through that one for strike number 1. That one catches the zone. It's 1-2 to Milstein. She pops that one in foul ground. Beltran gets under it and catches it for out number 3. We go to the top of the 9th. High Rollers still lead 6-1.
The left fielder, number 14.
Mary Stone lines that one to right, and it is caught by Hot Yogurt for out number 1. Wally Woolley up next. Dickie Vaughn is locked in. So out of all the Angels relievers, he's done the best so far. Two count to Wally Woolley. Broken bat, grounder to third. Tyga will get the runner out. So 2 outs for max range in the top of the 9th. And another broken bat. Mueller throws it to first, and Vaughn, covering the bag, catches it for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 1-2-3 duel for the Angels. It's their last chance today to do something against Floston, who's been on fire through 8 innings. 0-2 count to Carol Henry.
That's down. Ball inside.
Just outside. Just below the zone. Carol Henry grounds that one to Becky Foe for out number 1. Angels are down to their final 2 outs as Tipsy Reynolds comes in, and she will try to slam the door shut on these Angels. And that ball goes all the way to the wall, and that should be a double. Is that Neuenmuller? I'm not sure. Emily Prentice bats here with a runner on second and 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. Swings through that screwball. Grounder foul. It's 1-2. And swing and a miss. Tipsy Reynolds gets her swinging. Angels are down to their final out against Wash Jotley. Wow, look at everything getting activated. RBI man, outside pitch. Stealer. This batter, if this base runner gets caught stealing third to end the game, that would be embarrassing. And strike 3 swinging. Wash Jotley goes down as the High Rollers take care of the Angels in this one, 6-1. Let's see. Mary Stone had a home run. Becky Foe hit a home run, went 2 for 4. Wally Woolley went 2 for 4 on the High Roller side. Angels only could muster 4 hits from Newmuller, Prentice, Longshanks, and Yogurt. So not much going on there offensively from the Angels. Besides that home run in the first inning by Prentice. Pitching wise, Floston dominated 8 1/3, only gave up 1 earned run in that first inning. 7 strikeouts. Tipsy Reynolds came in to pitch 2/3 of the inning in the 9th to shut the door on the Angels. Hanspringer went 3 innings pitched and gave up 3 earned runs. I mean, it's pretty much what you can expect out of her. Walter Malone gave up a couple home runs there. Went 3 1/3, gave up 3 earned runs, and then Dickie Vaughn pitched pretty solidly. 2 2/3, a hit, and 3 strikeouts for him. Players of the game, all high rollers. Becky Foe, 2 for 4, home run, a double, 3 RBIs, and a run scored. Austin Floston, 8 1/3, 3 hits, an earned run, a walk, and 7 strikeouts. And Wally Woolley went 2 for 4 with a double, an RBI, and 3 runs. So, thank you to everyone for tuning in to Week 7, Day 1. Tomorrow, let's take a look at the schedule. Sorry, I have hiccups. Let's see. We have the Skulls of Rock at the Stingers. Knights at Liberty. Lumberjacks at Vikings. That one definitely should be game of the night. And then Express at Moonshots. So be sure to tune in tomorrow for those set of games. And that'll be it for today. So again, thank you for tuning in for this broadcast of the SSBL. See you later.